And now it's time for a Q&A from you, the viewers. And our first question comes in from Vinny T. And this is in response to the discussion we had last week about aggregating YouTube notifications from your favorite channels. I'll talk a little bit more about some of my frustrations related to YouTube notifications in a minute and why this was a problem for me and may not be for others. But I wanted to talk about Vinny's solution here first, because I think this is actually going to help a lot of people who don't like getting notified constantly throughout the day. So as it turns out, the YouTube app has a digest feature where you will get a single notification at a time that you specify, and it will have all of your notifications here from that period of time all banked up for you, so you don't have to deal with the notifications constantly streaming in throughout the day. The only downside is that if somebody goes live or schedules something, you're not going to see the notification until your digest time. So just keep that in mind. But if you don't like all those things getting pushed to your phone throughout the day, this is a nice way to keep everything consolidated. And what it does is it pops up in the inbox that you see there at the bottom of the screen. And again, you'll get all of your notifications delivered to you, whether they are bell clicks or algorithmic recommendations. Now, if you want to set this up, what you need to do is click on your account in the upper right-hand corner of the screen, and then you need to go over to Settings. And when you're in there, you can then browse over to Notifications. It's kind of buried in here, unfortunately. And you can click on Scheduled Digest, and then if you tap on it, you can then pick the delivery time in which those notifications get sent to you, and that's how you make it work. Now, this only, though, works on the mobile app. It doesn't appear to work on the web version of YouTube, so you'll still get your notifications on the web version the same way, but on the mobile app, you'll get a nice consolidation of what YouTube has delivered for you. Now, a lot of people were wondering why I don't just go into my subscriptions feed to browse through everything. And I think the problem that I have with the subscription feed is that I have subscribed to a ton of channels, and a lot of stuff just gets buried at the end of the day when I'm going back through it all. And there are some videos that I'll get notified about throughout the day that I really want to take a look at later, and there's no real easy way to add them to my watch later list to be able to get at a later time. And I think what I might end up doing is just start unsubscribing from channels that I'm not watching all that frequently. But I'm reluctant to do that because I also think that your subscription list does feed into the recommendation algorithm, which is how I find new stuff. So I'm really trying to figure out the best way to balance this. And there's a few creators that I just love everything that they do, and I never want to miss any videos. And generally, the algorithm's pretty good at making sure I see those, but there are a few that may not post all that frequently that I don't watch enough as a result, and therefore I don't get the notification in my recommended videos. Captain Disillusion's channel is a great example of that. He posts maybe once a month or so, and I think there's just not enough post frequency there for the algorithm to really know I want to see all of his stuff, perhaps, because I never see it in my recommended feed, but I do get the notification when he uploads. So that's part of my reason. It's kind of complicated, but there's stuff I'm missing because I don't really want to spend all day scrolling through my long subscription feed, but maybe the solution here is to just make my subscription feed smaller, and then I won't miss anything.
This channel is brought to you by the Lon.TV supporters, including gold level supporters, the 4 Guys with Quarters podcast, Tom Albrecht, Brian Parker, and Kalyan Kumar. If you want to help the channel, you can by contributing as little as $1 a month. Head over to Lon.TV/support to learn more. And don't forget to subscribe. Visit Lon.TV/s.